Okay, good morning, everyone. Today is 15th of February 2024. Okay, I think today we have a very interesting development that having over the past, past 2 days, right? We have some interesting setup is potentially showing up. Okay, so let's go through one by one. Okay, let's start with the news that we will be having, today. All right. So today is the Thursday. Okay, we have quite a bit of news and item coming up. All right. And tonight, I think the most important one will be going to be the unemployment claim. Okay, so this is going to be the something that I think is going to be important. All right. So this is will be the one. And tomorrow we will be having a US dollar PPI. PPI is very as important as I would say similar, very similar, and as important as CPI that we had 2 days ago. All right, so there's something that we need to careful as well. So we still got news today and tomorrow to summarize. All right. So this is on the news. Okay, let's start with the some data, some liquidity data. All right. You can see that the liquidity wasn't really going down and wasn't really going up as well. So it's like market is kind of in the lock right now. All right. So it's kind of neutral per se, or slightly bearish or neutral. And you can see this red tide start to go down a little bit yesterday. So that was I think it's a trigger on the all the bullish move on what we are seeing on all the SXX US dollars. There was gold going back up a little bit, and silver going back up a little bit. I think this is the reason because US dollar is making a pullback. All right, so to summarize from here, we have neutral in terms of neutral or slightly bearish in terms of the market flow, but from the red tide, there's some hint showing that the US dollar is making some pullback here. So I mean, this is what the chart say. Okay, so start with the British pound that we have. Okay, we have a British pound here on the left side, our CFD on the left side. Let me load up the British pound chart, and our future is on the right side. Okay, basically they are the same, all right? It's just that I want to see some volume spread analysis, on the CFD. I'm sorry, on the future chart on the right side. Okay, what happened for the past few days? We have quite a bit of bearish shock. We have on 2 days ago, and market was actually is going down lower, but there are some kind of like pushback coming back in as well. So we are like I would say is pretty much stay linger over the slightly bearish mode. Okay, let's take a look on the retail trader point of view. Retail traders are plus 51. Basically, they are also in the middle, right? They are not really bullish nor bearish, right? So I will be a little bit staying on the slightly bearish mode stay, all right? Because the market stay not, I will stay on the British pound on the slightly bearish mode, all right? You can see that the market stay, on the slightly bearish price action as well. Okay, the only thing that I'm not full blown or super duper bearish because you can see there's some price action coming in to support the price here. So it's to prove that we have some minor, pushback is coming in as well. So just to be careful on that. So I'm slightly bearish on them, and let's see how it's go on them as well. The retail trader, they are just doing, they're just doing like actually nothing really much, plus 50%. Okay. All right, Euro. Okay, Euro. Okay, Euro. Let's take a look. Euro, I think there's something interesting as well. Okay, Euro, where's happened to Euro? Okay, usual again. On the left is CFD, on the right is our future chart. Okay, Euro is currently they are around plus 55% as well. So you can see the market is pretty it's kind of like a neutral per se. All right, so I would say Euro is overall is slightly stays slightly bearish in terms of trend. I think what they are trying to do is they are trying to come back to this level, in my opinion. So Euro, let's say yesterday what we have is a kind of like a bullish looking candle. So we need to be careful. I think better not short today. All right, if you want to short, let the candle come back here to some resistance level and short it down will be the better choice here. So I will be staying with neutral in terms of today. I don't think it's the right time to short Euro. I think it will go back to 1.078 region first. All right, so no hurry to short at all. Let it market swing back higher first. I think market will likely to do so. Okay, so this on Euro. Euro is neutral, huh? Okay. Let's move on to the Aussie. Aussie also quite similar. They have a bit of a strong price action that show up here. All right, let's take a look. Okay, Aussie is interesting. Hang on. Let's go through on that. Aussie, what happened was that the retail trader were plus 85. Remember, I mentioned yesterday that, please try not to short Aussie blindly because of their retail trader levels are very extreme. So it's turned out to be a correct warning because you see, instead of going down lower, market really go back up. Okay, now where are we right now? Basically, they are plus 62. So what is happening right now is that a lot of short traders, or sorry, a lot of small traders, right? They are basically thrown off from their long position because market having really dropping, right? So basically, they finally say, okay, I will take my stop loss and I will get off from my long. And what happened? So their long holding position percentage dropped from plus 85 to plus 62. All right. So I think since they are getting out from the market, market just nicely, and market just nice, they just wait for them to get out. Once the moment they get out, the market go back up. So I think the way that is going on right now, I think the market can go up a little bit more higher, maybe as the number also start to go lower. Maybe tomorrow will be, for example, 60 or 50 something, for example. So I also think the market will likely to drift to the high side, in my opinion. All right. So definitely not a sell at all. I think market will likely to drift to the high side, in my opinion. It's likely 0.665 is highly possible. Okay, so definitely not a short, gentlemen, today. Okay, I think market will likely to go further up to whip some more, to stop out some more. I mean, and to stop out some of the to so-called reduce some of the long position from the small trader. Okay, so 0.655. Okay, so I'm not bearish at all. Maybe neutral or slightly even bullish on them. Okay, I think it's time for a rebound maybe. Okay, let's take a look in terms of volume spread analysis a little bit here. Okay, on the right side, we have a very strong sell down coming in here. All right, and we have another sell down coming in here. Other than that, we don't really have any more actually. Then we have for the past 2 days, there's a high volume show up here for yesterday and the day before yesterday. So basically what is happening right now is that the price is between this resistance and this support. So anyway, the price have found some support as well. So my taking is that, like I said, I think they were likely to retest this region, in my opinion. All right, around 0.653, 0.655. So I repeat, no hurry to short at all. I think market will likely to go there before they decide on the next course of action. All right. All right. So for now, I think it's neutral or even maybe slightly bullish would be the better choice here. All right. I will a little bit typically like this one because it was totally it was totally extreme, right? Plus 85. Now it's plus 62. So that was a very good we get it right lah, to be put it bluntly. We got it right. Okay. So the market is coming back up. I will put this under KIV a little bit. Okay. This will be my first KIV pair for today. Okay, let's take a look on the New Zealand. Okay. Okay, New Zealand, our weekly plan is look for a bullishness. Okay, I think that maybe, all right, maybe about to come true as well. All right. So New Zealand was plus 70 previously, 2 days ago, and now they are plus 61. So it's kind of similar to what happened to Aussie, but a little bit in the different tone. So I'm expecting some push to the upside. All right, same thing. I think the New Zealand will likely to go back to this very, very busy, very congested level here. I am talking about somewhere around 0.613. All right, so gentlemen, don't short it down. I think the market will likely to go back up higher first, in my opinion. So these two of them, I will be neutral or slightly bullish as well. Okay, this will be my second recommended KIV pair today. I will be looking at both of them. I think the New Zealand might be the better choice here. All right, so we got two KIV ready. Let's take a look on the gold. Okay, gold was, it was a so-called reacting for 2 days ago due to the CPI data. I think what they were trying to do is that they were trying to, they were trying to shake people out, in my opinion. If remember, it was yesterday, Wednesday, it was Tuesday, last Tuesday, the people just coming back from the, from the Chinese New Year holiday and stuff like that. I think this move might be some overreacted already. All right, they use this kind of news to shake a lot of trader out, right? Then this is what is happening, right? So they move all the stop loss below this level. All right, so what is happening right now is that you see, look at the yesterday candle. It was, they are no longer going down lower anymore. You see, they go lower, but in the end of the day, they have a good pullback to the upside. So this is definitely some resilience is going on right now. All right, they are not willing to go down lower. All right, so I'm thinking maybe there's some bullish in play as well. All right, so I think what they can do right now is that if you want to short, which is staying with the trend, I don't think it's the right time for you to short already. Okay, what you should be doing is that if you look for a short, look for those high congested area, because this is where the market will have a lot of resisting factor, then they will go back down, right? So my thinking is that I think the market will likely to retest to this like 2020 2030 level, in my opinion. All right, if you want to short, wait from here, they let the market do some like swapping left and right, that means sideways action, then they roll over, just like what they do here. They roll over, they roll over, they roll over. Okay, currently I don't really see anything really roll over at this moment. And instead, they are in fact quite a little bit bullish rather. So I'm staying between neutral and slightly bullish. I would say neutral will be the better watch here, but definitely not bearish at all. I think they should easily, all right, will go and retest this kind of low level, in my opinion. At least this should be I think pretty possible. All right, let's say it's 2010 is highly possible, in my opinion. Okay, so don't sell at all, guys. You want to sell, you want to wait at the high ground. Okay, I think market might rebound to the upside. Okay, let's move on to the silver. Silver is even more obvious now. Okay, we have a double bottom kind of like condition is going on right now. All right, double bottom condition going on right now. So this will become a very good tweezer, kind of like a bottom. You can see there's a pin bar. So what is happening to silver right now is we have a support, we have a resistance. That's all. They are just swinging around this two level. So what is doing right now is that they are stay under this level. All right. So we are definitely not in the full-blown bullishness for sure, because the trend line is stay down. I think they might try to go back to retest to this level, in my opinion. So if you want to short, look for the price action around here, not now. Okay. So and if you look further, if you look from the retail trader point of view, they were minus 79. All right. Now they are minus 72. So basically retail traders are pretty short actually. All right, so I think that what they will happen is the market will likely to drift a little bit higher, and they are not really in sync in reality. All right, so let's see how it go. Sorry, let me rephrase a bit. They were plus 83. All right, hang on. They were plus 83, and they were plus 72. All right, 2 days before was plus 72, plus 83, which is extreme, and now they are plus 72, which is totally, I think, just like Aussie. They were extreme. Now they are now sort of like reducing back from one side extreme to the another side. I think they have a very high potential chance of going up higher. So this guy is very similar to Aussie, gentlemen. Okay, so just for the recorder, I am bullish on this. All right, and I would like to recommend on this guy on today. All right, we can do a bit of small long on them. All right, then let's see how the price behave. I think the price should easily will go back to retest here, in my opinion. All right, so of course, do I know the future? Of course, I don't, and I'm talking in terms of probability. All right. So I think 22.8 to 23 is quite possible. All right. So I'm bullish on this and I will be looking to long on this fella. Okay. Of course, you want to buy immediately or you want to buy stop buy limit. Okay. That one I'm not going to, that one I'm not going to say anything about it, but stay on the buy side. Okay. All right. I will be recommend this guy. Like I said, there was extreme plus 83. Right now they are plus 72. So I think we have a right time. Okay. So silver is pretty interesting. Okay, let's move on. Okay, another one is US dollar Canadian. Okay, the market have a very big push to the upside, but they fail to go up higher. So same thing, markets have a push to the downside. They fail to go down further to the downside. So I would say the market might be, so this is a high volume here, we can think that there was a potential to the high side. So what we can do is that I think the market can have some bearish condition might be on the card. But make sure don't when you sell, if you sell on them, I mean you have to give some leeway. Don't just do the stop loss here because they know, we haven't even do the, we because you see what happened was that we have like this, right? Then if you put a stop loss here, the market just do next time like this, then you think it's going to be bullish, then you long, the market go down. So in the end, what happened was that this is just an M looking pattern, right? So I think instead of putting the stop loss here, make some, give some more buffer will be the likely what's in my opinion. All right. So I am not really that bullish on US dollar Canadian anymore. Just watch it out closely. All right, watch it out closely. I think the better place for you to short or rather, I think will be around here. So you want to either sell now or put a stop loss here, or you potentially let the market come here and sell here and put the stop loss here. So it's like, of course, choice number one and choice number two. Choice number two is a better one. But let's say instead of market go up, market go down directly. Of course, choice number one will be make you in the trade. Okay, so it's depend on how we want to how eager we want to be in the trade. Okay, but definitely not long. I think market might be showing some weakness in my opinion. So I'm neutral or slightly bearish on this guy. So let's see how it go on them. Okay, let's move on now. US dollar CHF. Okay, US dollar CHF. What is happening to this fella? Okay, let's talk from the retail trader point of view. I tend to forget about it. Okay, retail traders were minus 82. So basically what they were doing is that, as the market go up higher, they defend their position. Right now they are minus 82. So I would say it is kind of extreme already. Same thing, the moment they start to, they cannot stand anymore, they start to run away from their short position, it will become like a minus 80, it will become minus 70, this kind of stuff. So the moment it happened, the market will drop. Okay. So I'm expecting some it's a little bit late to long ready, put it this way. It's too extreme ready. So, one side is too extreme. So I think the market will likely to drop down a little bit, at least for minimum, in my opinion. I think they were likely to go to 0.88 level. All right, so this is what I'm expecting to happen. So I would say it's slightly bearish. All right. So surprisingly, one day US dollar strong, one day US dollar weak. Okay, so that's why we need to have some plan in advance, then you trade accordingly. All right, it's not very good for you to like market go up you buy, market go down you sell, because it will make you late in the market already. So the best practice is choose one direction. All right, then look for a good setup throughout the week. All right. If it's walk. Doesn't walk, just stand aside and wait for the next week for reevaluation or weekend for reevaluation. Okay. All right. So so far I see some very nicely looking setup in chilies on silver. Okay. All right. Let's move on to US dollar JPY. So, I mean, everything will be the same. US dollar is weak, meaning all of them were likely to be weak, right? US dollar is strong, meaning everything against it will be, everything for US dollar will be strong. Correct. So this is what we do. Even though we have a lot of Forex pair, basically you are trading US dollar, right? Basically. All right. Okay. We don't talk about cross pair first. Major pair, basically you are trading US dollar. That's all. Okay. Either US dollar strength or weakness. If US dollar is strength, I mean, it will bullish against other currency. If US dollar is weak, other currency will be bullish against US dollar. Simple. Okay. So this guy, let's take a look on this guy. This guy also, it was minus 75. All right. Minus 75. I mean, they are kind of extreme, not as super, but kind of extreme. Now they are minus 72. So I think it's pretty much doing this way, in my opinion. You see, this is a very highly congested area. So 149.2. So possibly they can drop 100 points. So so this one will likely to go back up higher, and this US dollar JPY will likely to go back down lower. Okay. So since we are talking about US dollar JPY, I have a few pairs in my mind that I'm monitoring as well. Okay, I'm seeing some further bearishness on this guy as well. Okay, you see this is a very much like a like a how to say stop hunt. You see the market have a two top, all right. Then they really have a good swing to the upside. All right, this is a flush. I think market will likely to drift down lower from there. So this is, I mean, of course, nothing is 100% for sure, but I think in terms of probability and risk and reward, this is very interesting in my opinion. All right. Yesterday, one of the gentlemen told me about it. Then I take a look. I find it very interesting. I think British pound JPY or even Euro JPY, I think should be the same. All right. So they might be potentially looking for nicely looking for a bearish case scenario in my opinion. All right, GJ or UJ is roughly the same on the downside. So I have two more sort of like KIV, GJ and UJ as well to the downside. Okay, so we have quite a lot of KIVs, huh? Okay, I have done Forex. So basically, let's go through a little bit. Okay, I have one recommendation, silver to the buy side. I have 4 KIV. First one is Aussie long and New Zealand long and New Zealand USD, Aussie USD long, New Zealand USD long, and the third and fourth is GJ and EJ to the short side. Okay, so we got total 5 now. All right, let's move on to stock market. Okay, stock market just really nicely done to this level, and they kind of like a rebounded yesterday. All right, let's take a look what is happening to them. Okay, so from the way that I'm looking at right now, so I have to put it up. Okay, this is some of my analysis errors. They are not automatic. I have to put it manually. Okay, so what is happening to this guy is that I think yesterday we have we have a pullback to the really strong to the downside, and they kind of recover a little bit. I think market is going back to this congested level again. So okay, I take this arrow away since it has happened already. So what is happening right now is that I think the market will likely to retest to this region. So if you want to short, you need to wait it at least one more day. I think the market will likely to retest around this region. We are talking about 38600 kind of region. Okay. So tonight we have the unemployment claim. So I think will be very interesting in my opinion. All right. So if you want to short, you need to wait I think one more day for bearish candle first in my opinion. Okay, so I'm neutral per se, not really so strong on them. Okay, I'm neutral because from my analysis, I have a kind of like a look for a short signal show up ready. Anyway, this is based on a weekly, so may not happen this week or may not happen immediately. So this kind of short signal we need to a bit patient. All right, so I'm expecting market will likely to drift a little bit higher before we have some other condition like this. No hurry to short at all. Just wait and see. Okay, let's take a look on the Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong, we have a long position. All right, in the matter of fact, we have 2 position right now. Both of them are in the plus minus a bit on the profit right now. All right, I'm expecting they are going to launch another missile to this region in my opinion. All right, I think they're going to launch one more time. And of course, we are riding it lah, possibly. All right. So I think it's good to say it's bullish. You can see yesterday we have a very interesting looking kind of pin bar that we have yesterday. To me, I like pin bar because pin bars to show that there's an imbalance in the market itself. All right. Well, if the market is balanced, just like that, right? Pin bar mean they really go one direction, but in the end of the day, something really come up until they proper the proper the what we call it the price to be into the different direction. So this is the very how to say extreme or serious signal actually. So pin bars are very very interesting. So I think the bullish likeliness of bullishness will be there. All right, so I like it. I saying that I want to see the market will likely to go to 16.2. All right, 16.2. So by then we will make quite a decent amount of money. Okay, so I'm still overall is bullish, gentlemen, on this guy. Okay, so Dow Jones is neutral. I want to see more data. No hurry. But Hong Kong, I'm bullish. Shall we add or not? Since we have two position already, I will wait. We will wait lah. We wait for a bit more confirmation to play out. Let's say they go up further, we lock our position, we build further long side, and then we will do later. All right. So let's see. German DAX. German DAX. Wow, you see 1 day up, 1 day down. All right. German index is refusing to go this level down because you see this level is like really guarded by demon like that. Whatever the market touch, they all bounce. All right. So we need to see how the price really go to the another side now. I think since the price action of yesterday is pretty strong, all right, I think the market will likely to drift to the high side. 17K level first. Okay, no hurry to short at all. I think if you want to short minimum, you need to wait today. All right. I mean, end of today, not today in afternoon. End of today mean tomorrow morning, right? To see how the candle behave. All right. 1 day down, 1 day up. So I think they will drift a little bit more first. Okay. So German index neutral or slightly bullish. We have quite a lot of pairs for us to monitor already. So this one we can just leave it for a while. Okay, another one is WTI. Okay. WTI, one thing I want you to take note is that we have a strong volume show up in the market is going when the market is going lower. So I think what it means is that we have a very strong sort of like sort of like volume coming in to push the price, in my opinion. So I think the WTI is kind of like making a pullback down. So I think what might happen is that hopefully the market will find some kind of support in this region, in my opinion. All right, so watch out for it. So we are talking about somewhere around 75.5. Okay, it's a nice level. Watch 75.5 level. If let's say the price hold there, we have bullishness chance. If not, then we have a bearishness by then. Okay, so I have one position on them. We have one position on them, right? So let's monitor this 75.5 can hold or not. Okay, if it doesn't hold, I will just close it and take whatever profit or whatever amount they give me. All right, or I might be in a small loss, but anyway, the point is that 75.5 I'll be watching closely. All right, let's see the price go back, swing back up or not. Okay, one thing, yesterday the market have a bearish looking candle because of we are at the resistance already. I think which is quite a normal thing to do in my opinion. So in 1 day or 2 day time, we should see some bullish candle using this 75.5 as a support. Okay, so I'll be watching out for this. If let's say market just pass through this, I will just take my close my position out from the long side. Okay, so are we bullish or not? No, I'm neutral or slightly bearish rather. We wait for this level, see whether can hold or not. Okay, so neutral or slightly bearish on this one. see if 75.5 can hold. Okay, so this on my journal. So I'll be watching this level. If let's say cannot hold, no point lah, right? Okay, moving on. Another one is con. Okay, we have a very strong sell down. I think corn, soy, and wheat might be the same. I know corn and soy is the same, but wheat is a little bit different. Okay, anyway, so it's also a bearish candle, looking bearish, and wheat. Okay, so two of them are bearish, and look for the wheat here. How this here? Okay, so okay, wheat is, you can see it's a very bearish looking candle, but there's some minor, minor some so-called resilience that's going on here. So should you long today or not? Of course not. You need this kind of price action. So I'm still overall is bearish, right? If you ask me, Joe, I need to do something. What should I do? I say, of course, you go and sell it lah, because the price action is bearish, right? But I will wait. I will wait out for this kind of candle to appear, which is bullish looking candle. Then we may have some bullish case scenario. Okay, so to summarize, if you really want to do something now, I say go and sell it. All right, but let's say by tomorrow we have this kind of candle, take whatever profit you have. Okay, so bearish for the sell side, I think we have a chance now. For the buy side, we are still 1 day minimum too early. All right, so let's see. Since we have a lot of pair in our plate already, I'm not really going to take a trade on them. Okay. All right. Another one is BDC. Okay, BTC. Hang on. BTC, what is happening right now is that we have a very strong, we were 1 day down, but the next day was really, really strong. And look at the volume is pretty huge as well. So, it's not something that I would say it's not something bearish at all at this moment. All right. So we are stay too early to be bearish. So I was expecting the day before, wow, bearish going to come down lower, but it's instead, no, another day is up. So to conclude, our BDC is not really that bearish just yet. Okay, minimum we need to wait until today first. Okay, moreover, why we should not be so bearish on BTC? Let me show you where. Look at the this the hang on. Look at this drawing. Look at this supply, stablecoin supply. They have been going up. Of course, that is causing this whole BDC to close up as well. Since if you look at it here, one was the bottom, somewhere in October. Since October, November, they really start to really go up, right? So the market was bottom since October, December also. You see, October, December also market start to go up also. So they are really, this chart drive this chart on the left drive this chart on the right, basically. So I think it's too early for us to say bearish lah. You can see there's this whole thing keep on driving up higher. So we'll be watching closely. Let's see this guy start to drop, then we have a different scenario. Okay, so BTC, let's see. Yesterday price action is pretty stay bullish, so I think the market might be have a further drift to the upside, in my opinion. We haven't seen anything to be bearish about. I would like to watch for this weekend data. Then we will decide further as well. Okay, so as of right now, it's bullish, gentlemen. Okay, another one is NASDAQ. Okay, NASDAQ have been really down. Okay, I would say NASDAQ from our market composition also a bit on the downside. So this week definitely we don't really like to recommend on the sales. We don't really recommend on the buy side. You can see here it was a really down play here. We haven't have any bullish looking the arrow that we have decided. We haven't decided yet at all. So I think the market will really like to go further down. So you see the market really break everything lower. So what to do? It's stay on the downside. I would like to see how this weekend data bring as well. All right, guys. So just have a quick recap, gentlemen. Just have a quick recap. So for the for tonight, we have some big data coming up for tonight and tomorrow, especially tonight unemployment claim. So I think the market still have some move to go. Okay, so just to have a quick recap, I will be recommending potentially silver long. Since the silver is on the counter trend, try to go on the kind of like a low loss sizing. Okay, don't go bigger one because we are basically against a major trend. So silver on the potential long side, we have 4 more KIV, Aussie US dollar long, New Zealand US dollar long, British pound US JPY short, and Euro JPY short. So total we have 5 of them. Okay, so if I take any new trade, I will let you guys know for sure. All right, so guys, thank you very much. Yep, I will upload this video as soon as possible. Okay, have a great day ahead, and yeah, I see you guys. Bye for now. Thank you.